Thank you so very much for joining us today on the John Ayapi Show. Yesterday, Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, visited the United Nations country team, where he posted on his Facebook that he has unveiled the Making Edo Great Again vision to the United Nations country team in Nigeria, outlining audacious plans in his Making Edo Great Again to the UN team in Nigeria. And so today, we need you to join us to discuss the issues arising from that meeting with the United Nations team. When he posted this yesterday on his page, it received a lot of comments. Those comments were not fair to him at all. If you say they are fair to him, they were harsh. They were harsh. And so, today we are going to be discussing the issues arising. Nigerians and Edo State people took to their social media and criticized the governor seriously. The governor said, the Edo vision from who we are to where we want to be by 2025. We are talking of 2020, 2050. The governor was talking of 2050. At the United Nations House, Abuja, he said, I noted that the state is harnessing its human and natural resources to become the leading destination for investment in Africa. Yes, I agree. We have undertaken reforms. Obaseki is talking that he has undertaken reforms to place Edo State at a vantage position to meet a number of the sustainable development goals and also attract investment in energy and power, information and communication technology, agriculture and processing industries, among others, to actualize our vision for Edo in 2050. The governor is talking of 2050. He is voted for, he has a 4-year tenure. The governor is talking of 2050 in a mega plan. But Nigerians are not going to allow him go. They told him in clear terms that, yes, 1 year in, no action, Mr. Governor. Mr. Governor's repeated unveiling of hazy mega plans yesterday attracted this widespread criticism and mockery. They mocked him, and I was ashamed that this is my own state. In fact, they were angered and frustrated by the incompetence of an administration that thrives in impotent rhetoric. Rhetorics that are impotent. Residents of the state offered scathing criticism and dismissal of the governor in his Facebook post, where he announced the mega plan in the United Nations meeting yesterday. So we are going to be discussing the issues arising. Hoping to deflect attention, the governor was hoping to deflect attention from the apparent dysfunctionality of his administration, made all the more obvious of his incapability to assemble a cabinet nearly a year after election. The governor stringed several objectives together. Several adjectives were put together to dress up the meeting with the United Nations team as something of great importance, particularly the mention of an audacious plan to make Edo State the 20th economist in terms of gross domestic product in Africa by 2050. That's a big, audacious and ambitious plan. But is it working? 5 years in office. Guys, the phone number to call is there. Join us so that we can discuss this issue. Edo State belongs to all of us. We voted the governor in. He has a 4-year tenure. The plans, according to him, is to make sure Edo State is among the 20th economies in GDP by 2050. I have not seen a government like this. So join us. The phone numbers are there. Anyone you can call. We are ready. Let us discuss this issue. The problem with that, however, is that the people had similar rhetoric. We had similar rhetoric during the campaign. 4 years ago, we had similar rhetorics. Tell me what is going on in Edo State today. As we speak, there is a 2021 budget being run in the state without cabinet. There are no cabinet. Permanent secretaries are running the system. There are no local government councils. There are no councillors. There are no chairmen. What is happening in the state? So who is implementing the budget? Is this how you are going to make Edo State great again in your mega plan? To run a government as if it is a sole administratorship. And so we are peering so far ahead into the future, peering so far ahead into the future. Yes. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, you are on to the Joe Mayaki show. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Mr. John Mayaki.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you people should allow the governor to have his time in government.
Yes.
Stop crying down the drain. You've had your being in government.
Yes.
You've ruled the state the way you want to rule it.
Okay.
You people should allow Obaseki to settle. In one election, you never allowed him to rule the state. You dragged him to the court. From here to here till we get to Supreme. Finally, he won at Supreme. Please allow this one to settle.
Thank you so very much. You have made your point.
I have worked so much of your program, so much.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Now, the caller has said we should allow Obaseki to settle down and work. Certainly nobody is holding the governor not to work. Nobody. We are being fair to him. In a democracy where there's no opposition, where there's no criticism, it becomes a dictatorship. And so, thank you, caller. We expect you to call again. So, peering so far ahead into the future, when the present is threatened by unsolved problems, when there are unsolved problems of insecurity, there's another caller. There's another caller. Let us take the caller. Yes, you are on to the Joe Mayaki show. Good afternoon. Thank you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Edo State. My name is Peter.
Ojo Peter, okay. Loud, please.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Oh, we lost that call. It's okay. And so there are a lot of problems to be solved in Edo State. Let me go back to the first caller. He said, allow Obaseki to work. Certainly he's working. According to him, he said he's working. He hasn't complained to us that nobody is stopping him from working. The governor hasn't complained. There are challenges of insecurity in the state. Poor education. We have schools that are needing attention. Nobody is stopping him from working. There are cases of unemployment. Filtering political crisis appeared to the citizens as veil put up. They plan everything. They put up a lot of crises politically, as if those are the issues the governor is facing and so he can't work. And somebody is saying, allow the governor to work. Certainly, the governor hasn't complained that anybody has hamstrung him from working. So we'll take this caller again. This program is made for everybody to speak up. Thank you. Yes, caller, what's your name? Please, you need to speak up. Hello? Hello? We lost that call again. And so, nobody has stopped the governor from working. This program is meant for everybody to speak up, especially the attack on his Facebook page, where he sent pictures out, let people see the picture. He sent pictures out to say, oh, I was in the United Nations country team. I showed them my mega plan. I want to do this, 2050, we are going to be so pleased. Mr. Governor, 4 years ago, you met Edo State. We had good roads, we had water fountain, we had good schools, but today everything, okay, we'll take this call again. Hello, this is the Joe Mayaki show.
Hello.
Yes,
Am I also to the Mayaki show?
yes. What's Your,
Chris.
Chris what?
Chris Popo.
All right.
So, like, based on what you are saying concerning the governor,
Yeah.
I am not surprised for what is happening in Edo State.
Okay.
Well, you know, when a man confused, don't know what to do, started to lose people.
Yeah.
For me, my answer to the government is the man is confused. He don't know what to do. That is why what's happening in Edo State is happening. I wish that he is not confused. Hello, guys.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because being confused, that is why he's bringing everybody there. And that's he cannot even make an attempt. How can a city governor started blaming? You that have the power, you cannot do something right. As I'm here now, I don't have job. I don't have job. And those they not take work, everybody is crying. Three of them, they are very, I don't take money.
Thank you so very much.
Not supposed to be.
Thank you so very much.
I blame the political one that on top. Is the one that gives him the privilege to rubbish Edo State. Well, the God of Edo State will be the kind of thing for the time.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for calling. Thank you. This man is saying he has no job. Things are difficult for him. The governor hasn't performed. That is what he has said. Yes, let's take another caller. Yeah, good afternoon. This is the Jomayaki Show.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm calling from Audi.
Your name?
I'm San Wahab.
Wahab, go ahead for your contribution.
All right. So, since Obaseki assumed the position in 2016 as the governor of Edo State,
Yeah.
so basically we have not seen any visible progress in Edo North. As far as Edo North is concerned, no tangible progress. I'm still wondering to have the governor of this state because from what I saw in the past 6 years, even before 3 years, 3.5 years of Adam Oshomole, there was tangible progress, very visible structures. I mean, we all benefited from this administration. That was Adam Oshomole administration. But this governor, I don't understand. Do we have a governor, is not an acting governor, or is just in the place of someone? I don't understand.
Thank you so very much.
The contribution to this is just that maybe the government is just stagnant. I don't understand. To get up, to go start working, and don't think it's just stagnant. It just means they're moving forward.
Thank you so very much for your contribution. The caller is saying Edo State is stagnant. There's no movement. The caller said there is no movement. Edo State is stagnant. Okay. Now the crisis, political crisis everywhere in the country, in the state. In the PDP, when the governor came into PDP, there are crises. When he was in APC, there were crises. And so, are all of these cooked up to pretend that the governor is facing crisis here and there? Somebody accused us of not allowing the governor to work. But the governor has not said anybody has stopped him from working. Okay, let's take this caller again. Yeah, good afternoon. You are on to the Jomayaki Show.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
This is Bama Hamid calling from Urge.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, please, my contribution here is when the governor said somebody was holding him from working, this is time of Oshomole. We thought it was Oshomole that was holding him.
Now, who do you think is stopping him from working?
Nobody is stopping the governor. The governor is always affected in process. He is not working. So he should stop.
Thank you. This man is saying nobody is stopping the governor from working. He said they thought it was Oshomole that normally stopped him from working during the first tenure. He said now, we have asked him who is stopping him from working now. He said nobody is stopping him. The first caller said we should allow the governor to work. We should allow the governor to work, as if we have held the governor's hand, as if we are the controller of the House of Assembly, as if we are the police, as if the budget is with us, as if all the paraphernalia of office is with us, the opposition. So we are not helping the governor from working. We are stopping him from working. The governor hasn't complained. The people of Edo State are there. If the governor is working, the people will see it. If the governor is not working, the people will also see it and say so. And so they planned all of this to put some veil together as if the crisis in PDP is stopping the governor from working. It's not true. And so we are looking into the future, just as the governor is looking into the future, into 2050, whereas 8 months ago, the governor was sworn in. As we speak, there's a budget running. A budget for 2021 is running, and the year is almost coming to an end. One of the state residents, in his Facebook page, one of the state residents, his name is Chudi. I'm not sure this Chudi is from Edo State because Edo people don't bear Chudi. Emmy Charles Chudi. Go to Obaseki Facebook page, you will see this name there, Emmy Charles Chudi. He said he joined in the cascade of the brutal takedown of the Facebook. He expressed his sentiment eloquently with a comment that read, Edo people are hungry, and you are saying that no one understands. The common Edo man don't even understand the meaning of this post because it is not a potential solution to the common man. That is, it's right there on Obaseki's page. Another resident, Jude Ediagule, Ediadugele, I think this is Edo, he delivered what is now a familiar accusation that Governor Obaseki lives in an alternative universe. Can you imagine? He said Obaseki lives in an alternative universe, meaning he is not living in this world of ours. He is thinking a different thing while we are walking a different way. Detached, he said Obaseki is detached from the everyday reality of the people and thus unable to apply the resources of the state to address those needs. The governor, he said, he accused the governor of unable to apply the resources of the state in addressing the crisis in the state. So you have a budget, the guy is saying now that the governor is unable to address the crisis in the state. Application of financial application to the crisis bedeviling the state. That is what this guy has accused the governor of. There is hunger in Edo State. Somebody is stating right there on his Facebook page. Somebody said there's hunger in Edo State. And nothing tangible was done agriculture-wise this year. You are not in tune with what the masses are going through, Mr. Governor. That is from his own page, the governor's page. The person is telling the governor that the governor is not in tune with what is happening in the state. Another person, Aigbe Nusa should be a name from Edo State. He mocked the governor. In his unending promises. He said the governor has unending promises. You know when you appoint when you elect someone into an office, and the person tells you, I promise to do this, I promise to do that, I promise I will do this, I promise that. You elect the person to office. The guy is still promising, he's still thinking, he's still proposing. The governor is thinking every day. The governor is planning. Every day he keeps hearing, I'm planning. During campaign, you were planning. That is your plan for Edo State. After winning an election, you have been sworn in. You are still planning. The governor is still planning. Oh, Obaseki Mars. Some of those headlines we see, we are planning. Some of those phrases, they are so annoying. Obaseki Mars. I mean, as in, he's thinking, he's planning. You can't continue to plan after 5 years in office. These things never translate to action. These plans have never translated to action. Tell me in Edo State, if you are there in Edo State, wherever you are, call us. Tell us, where is any job going on in any local government? Which local government do we have job going on? There's a budget running in the state. So, Obaseki now, somebody said, Godwin Obaseki, when you start, he said, when you start the Auchi Airport. He said, when are you starting the Auchi Airport? About a month ago, there's a caller, we are going to take this call. Yes, hello? Yes, this is the Jomayaki show. Yes.
understand that.
All right.
For me, I think one of the reasons for us to work on the development of the state, and that is one of the ultimate goals. So this is part of always welcome the government sector. If there is any particular thing that we need to do to work towards the development of the state, that is the ultimate. Let us put our steps behind us. What happened during the last election? And if we work together as a team, the state will be better for it.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. This guy is saying we should work together for the development of the state. Whatever has happened during the election, we should put it behind us, certainly. Very correct. Yes, we are going to work together. However, if Edo State is good, it's better for all of us. If it is not well managed, we are all in for it. And so we must put the governor on check. We must do everything that is possible to make sure we get the best from the governor. Money is being spent, we want to see value for it. Somebody asked the governor, when are you starting the airport in Edo State? Like the last caller said, let us work for the development of the state. But somebody must ask questions. If you are not doing it, there must be questions to be asked. So, we are, every day, we are. The person is quoting the governor who said, we are, on a daily basis, we are. Where is it? There are no actions. Nothing to show on ground. If no be MOU, now presentation. The person is talking to the governor on his own page, on Obaseki's Facebook page. He said if it is not MOU presentation today, he's doing a PowerPoint presentation somewhere, just as he visited United Nations country team. Yes, there's another call. We'll pick this call now. Yes, good afternoon. This is the Joe Mayaki Show.
Good afternoon, Mr. John.
Thank you.
My name is Luke Zote. I'm calling from Shomolu.
All right, Lagos.
So let me commend you for this new attempt
Thank you.
to hold this administration to account, because at the time it seemed as though what we had was an homogeneous state where every form of opposition was either stifled, and so much so that the governor is now an overlord, like a chief managing a fiesta, and every other person are just followers, unable to speak, unable to complain, and unable to set the direction for government. This is anti-democratic in all its facets, and it is something that I was worried about. I was so worried that because of the inability to do much about these circumstances, I had to temporarily retreat from Edo State and came to stay in Lagos. Now, to the meat of the issue, the truth is, Edo State as of today is on auto control, from autopilot. Nothing, it is just graceful. We only have a state going because we have a nation going. So we have there's really nothing existing. There is no governmental structure. There are no commissioners. There are no local government chairmen. There are no LCs. There are no SSCs. There's nothing, absolutely nothing going on at the level of governance. Everything is practically on hold. And this is what we have complained about over and over again. As a person, I always complain on the governor's state because we are talking so much on this afternoon. Just recently, I noticed, and I can show you, that I have been the governor, whoever is managing his state, even if the one managing his state, has blocked me from being able to comment on state. So I'm telling you that what you are seeing in the governor's state today is even one-tenth or less than 1% of the difference that the people have been putting forth on the social media handle. I personally was blocked from commenting on the governor's Facebook handle. I can show this screenshot, I can check this, I don't know the post without it on my wall on Facebook. So we are in serious trouble in Edo State, and it is our prayer that the way this governor is going, fighting everybody from the upper to the most common man, to the nobody on the street, we are being expressed constantly, arming our back, expressing the masses. We as governors, expressing traditional rulers from Edo South to Edo North, we are in serious trouble, and it's our prayer that very soon this plague that we are facing in Edo State will come to pass in Jesus' name.
Thank you.
so much
Thank
for
you
your
so
time.
very much for that contribution. Wonderful contribution. I have nothing to add. This is exactly the same thing that we saw on the Facebook page of the governor. Serious complaint. People are crying. People are asking the governor, are you sure you live in our world? Are you sure you understand the thinking of the ordinary man on the street? So, Mr. Governor is planning. Mr. Governor is doing presentation here and there. People are suffering. The other day you said, oh, you are going to do Sobe farm. You carried people to Sobe and there was groundbreaking. The other day you brought the vice president. You said you are going to do so. You said you are going to do Kelegele Seaport. Oh, you changed the name to Bini Deep Seaport. A lot of glamorous languages, using several adjectives to qualify them. We are not seeing anything. So there's another caller. We'll take this call. This caller seems from UK. Yeah, good afternoon. This is the Joe Mayaki Show.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Miyake. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, good. After that, because I'm surprised to see you doing a live stream now, I wanted to know why didn't you or one of you guys started doing this live stream during the campaign of Pastor Saji Ezeyamu? Why now? Because you were writing a lot of articles at that time, but there was nothing like a live stream like this to put people online, because a lot of people, especially those that live in diaspora, many of them prefer to watch videos than all the writings that you particularly were writing at that time.
Oh, thank you so very much. I will address that shortly.
All right. Okay. I'm happy to see you here. This is the CEO of Niger Watch.
Niger
I'm
Watch,
calling
okay.
you. I tried to see you in a show. You denied me access from seeing Pastor Saji Ezeyamu. Anyway, I like what you're doing right now. I hope you keep on to this.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, he asked during the campaign, why were we not live? Pastor Saji Ezeyamu's Facebook was live. There were a lot of programs were running online, and so we're on. You may say you didn't see me live on social media, on Facebook. I was writing. I can't be everywhere, but just bear with us. We appreciate your call. And so the man kept planning. He kept planning. He was there, United Nations. I presented to 2050. Oh, there's a plan. We have a plan for 2050. Mr. Governor, your tenure is ending 2023. With almost 1 year gone into this second tenure, it doesn't look like the governor has any plan to change from the MOU days of the first term. Instead, he's replacing that with presentations here and there. He has committees, some are called screening committees. He has a lot of proposal, bring proposal, you want to do this, he has screening committee, he has all of which herald no positive change, even as state caves into compounding socio-economic problems. There are no changes. Nothing is happening. And so, this is the situation today we find ourselves. We want to thank all of you who have called in. We want to thank you. We'll keep this program. We'll sustain it. And we need you to join us next time. Now, we go back to the current crisis in the country. We're going back to the current crisis in the country, the APC crisis. Yesterday, the Supreme Court gave a judgment in Ondo State case between Governor Akeredolu versus Jegede, where they told us that the APC national chairman, who is also the Yobe State governor, is living on a borrowed rope, on a borrowed assignment, meaning that assignment he's holding is not known to law. Not known to law. The Constitution is there. Why you cannot hold an executive position and at the same time hold another executive position somewhere else? It's right there in the Constitution. Are we saying that among all the lawyers in APC, none of them, right there at the APC National Secretariat, we have lawyers there. The Vice President is also a senior advocate of Nigeria. We saw a statement from the Minister for Labor, advising on what to do, and why the present national committee members cannot continue to hold office. We need you to contribute. We need Nigerians to call in and tell us what is the way forward. Is APC going to go into 2023, into the election, into the next election, with Emmanuel Boni as chairman? Or this weekend, the APC is planning to go for Congress. Are they going to, the local government what congresses will be holding by weekend? What is going to happen? Nigerians, this will be our next discussion. Watch out for the johnmayaki.com Facebook Live program. We are going to be tasking governance in Nigeria. We are going to be calling them to task. We are going to be demanding good governance. If there is a budget for you to work with, we are going to be asking questions. What are you doing concerning roads? Can we even have the budget? Can we look at the budget? Can we see? Can we see the budget? If we can see the budget, oh, wonderful. We'll begin to look at the budget, ministry to ministry, parastatal to parastatal. How much have you a mark for each of the parastatal, for each of the ministry? Is anything going on in the first week? Is anything going on in the first month? Is anything going on in the first quarter? Is anything going on 6 months after? A year after? Has the governor achieved anything? We are going to be doing all of those. Once again, this is the John Mayaki Show. You are all welcome next time. We appreciate. Thank you.